Okay. Well, hello and welcome in, everyone. My name is Sugi Yamagawa, and tonight on VTubing My Slow Life Hobbies in My 30s, we're back in the Go mines once again. And let's just say I played a match shortly before stream just to kind of get myself a little, well, just to kind of like knock some of the rust off, if you will. And needless to say, I'm really glad I'm playing. I am playing handicap games because holy smokes, this is going to be I am fully anticipating a rough day today. So let's see, we're going to go against this feller up here, the Bavaria AI. They are an intermediate AI that are really good at beating me. So we're going to go with handicap. Honestly, for this first game, I'm just going to be generous. And I'm going to give myself a 6-stone handicap. So let's see. And I have everything else reasonably set up how I like. So let the suffering begin. Let the suffering begin. Let's move you over. Okay, so in handicap, you get to place stones before the other opponent has placed any of their stones. So I want to just kind of place some stones in such a way where I can hold some defenses. And then we're going to see what white does. And let's see if we'll go there and see what white does. So white's going to try and push me already. White's really good at pushing me around, by the way. So here they're doing this ladder thing. They've got these 3 stones at this diagonal. That's a lot of good pressuring. And I like to pressure back at playing at like F17. But the thing is, if I try to pressure white stones, it's easy for them to pressure back. It's really easy for them to do that. So, one of my earlier thoughts about, because sometimes when I try to pull off some of the same moves that the AI does, the AI just like kicks my teeth in. It just kicks my teeth in terribly badly. And it's just like, I don't want my teeth kicked in. Teeth kicked in hurts. So they have pretty strong stuff going on there. I'm gonna try, because so they've claimed a lot of this territory. I'm gonna try. I've had a lot of issues with the AI peeling away edge territory from me. It's been one of my big weaknesses. So okay, now this is a part. This is okay. So this is where I struggle. So I thought they were going to line me down. They did not. They're placing here. Now I could go here, go very conservative. I could go here, try to be a little bit attackive. But I'm pretty sure if I go R11, they're going to try and go for R12 as their next move. They did not. So the thing is, I now have it's not as ideal, but it works. And basically what white's doing is they're pushing me closer and closer to the edge. They're trying to keep me away from the edge. One of my biggest issues is seeing how few stones pressure more stones, because here we got 3 stones and they're putting a lot of pressure on me, and I have an opportunity here to add a stone to what I've got going on, and the question is, what's the best way for me to pressure these stones? How do I handle this? And I rarely have good answers. I very rarely have good answers. But we're gonna see what we can do here. So, white doesn't have a lot of options here. White's kind of against the wall with this one stone. So I'm gonna pressure that one stone. Weird play. Okay, so I actually got that threatened fairly well, so not sure how I pulled that off, but okay. So now they're gonna pressure the 2 stones. I'm going to put the pressure on that white stone. Now, white wants to pressure my stones. These 2 stones. I don't want that. So I'm going to take that stone. Now, they come down here, and they're going to remind me that this stone has 1 liberty left, and they can take it. So I'm going to do that move there. So I think at this point I'm doing okay. The question is, can Sugi maintain okay? Because I want to... Right now we're doing kind of... what do I want to call this? Like tit for tat? Like they pressure me, I pressure back. And... So we'll do that number. Ooh. And then that's what I lose sight of. That's what I lose sight of. Is how easy I don't want to fight that. But I'm going to do that to link all that up. Now, white's kind of invading me here. If I do that, things are pretty linked. Now, the question comes down to, can white do something about what I got going on down here? And honestly, I think white is placing stones mistakenly. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't see where their play from here is, though. I got you the think about something you care more about. Okay, so white has gobs of territory. Incredible amounts of territory. I ain't got crap, so I need to start venturing out here, and that's where I tend to get bullied. So white's now trying to invade that. Because the thing is, I'm pretty sure I can take these stones down here. but I feel like I need to exercise a degree of caution here. So if I do... trying to think about what's the best offensive / defensive move here. So, Blackstone down to 1 Liberty. Not anymore. And now... that's a really small invasion. Okay. So they're reinforcing their defenses there. I'm going to reinforce my defenses there. They have yet to take... so my stone down here has 2 liberties. Your thing has a whole bunch of liberties, so... why are they... why are they doing these invasions? They're just trying... are they trying to get me to spend? I don't get it. Ah, okay. Damn, that's a small invasion. I don't like that. Oh, I really do not like that. So I'm just gonna be mounting my defenses. Because essentially what I think this is going to come down to is... because I can't do this well. I cannot do... here, I'm going to put some pressure on you. Deal with it. Sort of nonsense that... that white really likes to do to me. Which I'm surprised... white hasn't done... anything different. So I feel very motivated to keep these stones from linking up, but that puts the stone in a really spicy spot, because with that, if I go here, I'm not... it's just such a... I got... wait, dude, wait, is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? I don't know. Let's see here. Don't want their... okay. So they're... I gotta keep these... I need to keep these guys alive. So you need to keep these guys alive. And usually that granted, I really don't have an eye for shapes, though. That's an issue, is I have zero eye for what constitutes a good shape, and I have made an incredibly not great shape here, so I want to pressure these guys. But the thing is they can just fight their way out of it, because, well, they're good and I'm not. That's all linked up, and I can't... put pressure on it. Well, actually, wait a second. Do I seriously think I'm wasting stones there? I almost think I do. I can... Sugi can at least get some... Yeah, because I have to give up. I have to give up on all those stones. Because the problem is, if I start to pressure these two, defense, they link. Man, these tiers, this tiered defense that oh god, back row invasions. I don't like back row invasions. This is okay. So that stone's down to 1 liberty. Those stones are down to one. They're still down to 1. This is why I have very mixed feelings about this game. And now it's going to take that stone. And now they've invaded me successfully. I can't save those guys. That's... Oh, boy. What? Fuck you. And they built... Jeepers Creepers. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty for low, because I do that, they do that. It's just so cat and mouse. Yeah. Oh, come on.
White wins.
Okay, so I did take those down there. I don't like this invasion they pulled off up here. But man, is white just terribly good at cutting me up to pieces. Okay, we're going back to play. Let's see here. Oh man, I don't have a good park screen. I'm gonna go to a park screen for a second. Trying to think about what I want to do about this. Okay. Let's try. Man. I'm gonna just... I want to do something. Actually, wait a second. What am I doing? I gotta update the board. So, we got 1 loss. But I do want to get a victory under my belt. So, we're going to go...
Game started.
The problem is, I deal with these high-level AIs that are really dang good. I kind of like Putting my stones some way like that. So I think this they link. Now I'm cutting them. And somehow I'm doing this, and I don't understand how. Now I'm pushing them around. Because then I go here, that reduces it to 1. I go there, that's down to 1 liberty. Oh my goodness, my gracious. And this is one of the more kerfuffling. Oh. Okay. Oof. Wait a second. Let's do that. So they're gonna pressure that stone, so my best defense is that. Do that. So right now they're reinforcing their line. But wait a second, I can... They're gonna try and pressure that. And that's a good defense. Now this stone's down to 1 liberty. This is so weird. So incredibly weird. Oh. Wait, are we gonna get into a Comey fight? We will. But I'm not gonna let that happen forever. Man. Wait, am I out of tea? No, I have plenty of tea. Oh, wait. I see a thing I need to sort of reinforce. So white being all boxed in like this is all fine and good, but that doesn't do me any good unless I have territory. So I need to make sure I can win me some territory. So now this area behind me is part of my territory. Now if I go here, if white tries to go down, it's bad. Bad news bear. But white's got this guy down to 1 liberty. If I go there, white's gonna take it. I'm gonna preserve that stone. Now I just feel like I'm playing elementary Go. Nah, I shouldn't be doing things like that. I need to be here a bit go-gettery. Be a hair bit aggressive. Actually, will try to cut me? You will try to cut me. Not bad, not bad. But you're encapsulated. Why that move? That might have been... I might have gone a little too aggressive on that. Or maybe not, I don't know. Don't worry about that, Sugi. Maybe worry about this. So that's down to 1 liberty. And if you like playing into some of these spots is like, ooh, wait, no. It's like, why are you doing that? You're just gonna... You're throwing stones away, man. So I want to preserve territory to the south of this. So those 3 stones are holding on by 2 liberties. Oh, come on. Do that. And now I am replicating the same things that have... Some of the same things that the AI has done to me, that have frustrated me, I am now replicating onto it. I don't see how they could threaten that. But... Instead, I'd rather do something like that, and start linking up some of these stones, because Those are going to be pretty good. White has that territory there. How do I... That's linked. That's good. I have a defense there. Technically do that just to annoy them. They're going to decide to equally annoy me. But that should put an end to whatever shenanigans I got there. That one stone. That strength.
Pass.
And then I'm gonna pass.
Remove the dead you have one.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. So, I can at least put a win in the win column. But the thing is that's not a victory I want. A lot, gosh, like the level that the AI was playing at was easily a level or two below where I was at, because it's weird, because it's like I am just like cutting them and what they're doing, and it's also like the thing that the Go AI does to me terribly. But when it's a higher level, I have trouble countering it because it's just making better plays. And right now I'm see, I was playing this guy here, and that's also, and this is a aspect of the things on this onlinego.com that puts mixed feelings in my stomach is how the difficulty on the AIs change. Because, for example, in the first game I played where I lost, this AI was at 20k. Right now, it's listing itself as 22k, and this is the aspect of this website I dislike. Because I'm not facing a consistent opponent. My opponent is being very variable. My opponent gets strong, my opponent gets weak, and that is something I do not like. I do not like dealing with opponents that change how I interact with them. Like, a lot of the AI opponents, when you face them a certain number of times, you kind of get used to how they play, and you kind of see how the flow of the Go and the stones go. But when the AI varies its difficulty, it makes it, it's like, okay, I think I can handle it, and then all of a sudden I try to do another match and it just absolutely destroys me. And that changing difficulty level makes me hold my head in my hand. So this AI is supposedly at a lower level of difficulty. So, and I'm upping my handicap to 7 stones, by the way. So let's see what I can do. Now, there's some things in Go that I feel like are a lot like... Also, I do a lot of responding. Like the AI... Okay, so I did not respond. The AI pressured me. So the AI is definitely going for a surround. So I'm like, well, I'm going to defend against that. Huh. I've never made one of those shapes. Do I try to save those? Do I save the stone at the cost of everything else I built up? I don't. Now it threatens that stone. I want to save that stone. I like that stone. So we're going to threaten that stone. And it actually... This is interesting to me. Oh wait, my tea's getting hot. So this whole assembly is now down to 1 liberty. But I can keep the pressure, and they're gonna pressure me. And if I wasn't watching myself, I would not have made that move. So they now got it down to 1 liberty. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, that feel that that's a victory. So like this stone. This stone's down to 1 liberty. That's fine. I can do something about that. I have definitely been hemmed into this corner. They're definitely coming out a little ways, but I mean that's a respectable little bit of territory. So how do they respond to that? Okay, good answer. Good answer. But they're gonna want to deal with me, but I want to deal with that. And then this line is already under pressure from 1 stone. So if I build this line out, okay. They don't like me building that line out. Now they got my stone down to 1 liberty. And they're gonna save this line. With... Aha! They wouldn't let me have it that easily. Do I save or do I go? We let that go. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let that go. Because I've got to let that stone go. I might end up having to leave these stones. Let's see. I don't think... That's the thing with... They don't let me ladder. They don't like it when I ladder. It's like, I want a ladder, man. It's too easy. So that assemblage is down to 1 liberty. It's down to 1 liberty. So that's probably going to be my first big loss of today's match, is that. Do I think I can... I got that first victory over here, and it's like... You know what, I might be doing alright, and the answer is I'm not doing it. Well, I'm not doing as good as I can. But since I know those stones are... Maybe pressure these guys. So they go for that. See, at this point, I'm down to 1 liberty. Wait, when the colors change, things change. The colors change, things change. Because now... This is weird. Wait. This is weird. This feels weird to me. This feels like higher level stuff. It's because it goes there. That cuts that guy down to 1 liberty. Which I don't like that. So I'm going to pressure this. And they're like, we're going to respond with an attack. What? Because they're going to defend like this, and then I have to pressure 2 sides. But... Is that possible, though? Is that possible? The pressure's on. I want to just keep playing these cutting matches. This is a tiebreaker, Sugi. Oh no, this is not that much of a tiebreaker. This is a me doing the learns, and okay, so if I play into that, it's real easy to put pressure into the ensuing stone. But how can I pressure what they play? Okay, so at this point, they've got that stone down to 1 liberty. I can go there. I have an option. That stone's down to 1 liberty. But I can pressure that stone. Oh, yeah. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, wait. I've got warm water for tea. I should probably pour some tea. But my brain is having thoughts, and it's actually having good thoughts. I actually had a, up in this upper left-hand corner area, I actually had some pretty good fights that I actually won. So I'm still very not super just use AI to figure out your best move. I don't want to do that though. I want to learn the game. I truly wish to learn the game. Do I want to pressure any of that? Nope. But I have reasonably okay Yeah, I want to stop them advancing there. And then I do that. That reinforces those guys. I mean, some of the... Oh, I should have... Ah, yeah, I should have done that. I should have done that number. 2. Put some serious pressure on them. But, let's see. Care about those guys? You care about these guys? You do care about these guys. Good to see you care about them. Granted, at this juncture, one move kills a whole bunch of my stones. Well, kills those 2 stones, but, well, yeah. And there's no good way to save them. I can... So yeah, that pretty much happened. That's within my expectations, though. But... I do want to make sure I get my little bit of territory I want. Can I? It's not that easy, Sugi. And now those guys are down. Then they play up, and then I play down, and then it's just a fight to the end, which is gonna end with my defeat on there. The power went out. Oh no! Oh crap! My weed plant seedlings called the power company. They said estimate is 2 p.m. tomorrow. Oh no! Then 20 minutes later, power came on. I'm saved. Oh, that's good. That's good. We don't like it when we lose the seedlings. Let's see. Can I apply pressure to those lines? Nope. That's why. Oh, hey, Captain Cocoa Puffs, and thanks for the good luck. So, first match was my teeth kicked in. Second match, I decided to get a little bit of revenge and did some teeth kicking in myself, and now I'm in... Right now I'm in a good mix. It's a nice mix. But I should be honestly fully prepared to lose those stones at any sec. Well, yeah, with that, and if I go there, yep, I can't. But the gears in my head are definitely turning. Actually, wait a second. They should... That needs to get dropped down. Yeah. The gears are turning. But boy, are these some challenging gears to turn. No, because I can't push on that. If I push there, it's just going to end poorly. Then I think to technically firm that up, do that number. So they see those 3 stones as a threat. But how do I make that a threat? How do I make my magic shape? That's a part of it. And that's a part of it. And that did not work out. Man. It's like the fundamentals are there, but boy, oh boy. Granted, I think this was I gave myself a 7 stone quote unquote lead. So depending on how bad the loss is. Actually, can I invade that? No, because that connects to there. That would be a very bad idea to invade Sugi. Let's see. I'm a little, almost somewhat concerned with some of my stuff here. Just because it just seems like it's not as linked as much as... Ooh, okay. I need to do something about you fellers right there. So... Damn! I hate this. I hate when it invades like that. This game is confusing to watch. You don't know what's going on and you play quickly. Well, I guess that's part of what I try to do to keep up with the AI, but man, I don't see how they think an invasion here is a good idea. Because I can kill those stones. Wait. Pressure's on. Go away. Go away. Whoa. Okay. Stuff I was expecting to happen. But hey, you know what? I've got territory here, got a little bit of territory here, got a good chunk here, got a chunk down here. Little bits of territory here and there and everywhere. That will not end well. Going on down there. I wish I could probably expand that, but I'm...
Pass.
Where did... I don't want to play within my area though, because if I play, if I play out here, it's a lost cause. Oh, come on.
Pass. Pass.
Yes, I will accept the predicted winner.
White wins.
But how? What's my score though? I want to know my score. I want, because white. Here's the thing, like, as far as, like, matches against the AI, this is actually one of my better ones. Attack! Oh, Mr. Spock, that is so easier said than done here. This is so much easier said than done. Honestly, I'm worse at attacking than these higher level AIs. Now, this one was at... And I should also add a mark to the lost column. So, but my AI was at like 22k, and I don't want to hit, because I think if I hit rematch, it just automatically restarts the game again. It doesn't. Well, actually, wait a second. I'm gonna click it. Okay, so it does give me some options here. So I started off with a handicap of Actually, Ooh, can I close that? Ooh, can I get a estimate score? So Swipes wins by 70 points, which is not bad. Not bad. Okay. So I wanted that. White wins by server decision. Yes. So I'm going to do a rematch, and I'm going to up my handicap to 8. Well, actually, I don't know. Do I go for a higher handicap? Like, how much more? Like, because I got beat by 70 points, which is quite a bit. And I've honestly lost track of how many games I've actually lost. I know I'm in around the 50. Lost 6 exists. I've lost a fair number of games. I know that. Watch what the advanced AI does and block its attack with defense moves. Oh, sir, that is terrible decision making here. That's one of the really fun things about Go is you can attack and defend at the same time if you play your moves right. And that is one of the deeply satisfying things about this game. It's just when you're facing an opponent who's better than you, it is a deeply frustrating game. Which is also why the handicap system exists, which I think I'm going to abuse it. I'm going to up my handicap to 9, and I want to keep track of... Okay, so it's still saying it's at 22k. Othello's easier. Where's the fun in... Actually, do I just want to put stones on dots? I'll put stones on dots. Oh, yeah, because I gave myself, like... So...
Pass.
Wait, what?
Pass.
Why did my opponent pass? What?
Remove the dead stones. You
What?
have won.
What? That's... Okay. So it doesn't think it stands a chance. Which on one hand is like neat, but like this is immensely fascinating. That's never happened before, but I've also never played with that high of a handicap. But for the AI to do that, it thinks it truly has no chance at winning, and I'm like, AI, you're really good at this. Like, I expect, like, and this is the pseudo challenge I have. So we're actually gonna do a rematch. And I'm not going to count that win. I am not going to count that win because it just passed off the get-go. It's not worth counting it as a win unless I actually, well, you know, win. So we're going to do everything the same.
Game started.
So, but I am not going to... I'm going to do the 4 corners. But I'm also going to kind of do something a little, keep it a little bit different. Technically, it's a win. Yeah, it's technically a win, but I don't want to... It thinks it can beat me now. I like its optimism. So, how is it... And then I'm going to do that, but... Okay. So... This is interesting. This is really interesting to me, because I don't know if... I don't know if this is all of a sudden I get what's going on. So, Mr. Spock, going back to earlier. Attack and defend. a diagonal line of stones, diagonal line of stones. It is very easy for me to put a lot of pressure on their stones by placing here at N17. If I place here, both the stone at N18 and O17 will be reduced to 1 liberty. Then they also have chosen to attack me in tandem as well. This is this is like genuinely interesting to me though, because it's like now we're like equal opponents, you know. Now oh yeah, we can't do Comey fights, which is a Comey fight is where we basically trade stones back and forth.
Pass.
Huh? Oh, come on.
Pass.
Wait, what? I am not optimal at this.
Pass.
Interesting. Ooh, okay. But yeah, this like it's actually a lot more fun to play Go at this level. Granted, I feel like I'm abusing the AI a little bit too much. So we got a solid line there, got a solid chunk of territory, but I can possibly expand it. Ooh. Ooh. So, yeah, because all that's linked together. Okay. So, this is what I've been wanting. Is for me to feel like me and my opponent are at somewhat equal levels. Can we get a ladder going? Oh man, you always deny my ladders. Let's do that. Whew. Now, Mr. Spock, if I win this game, I will consider that a win. Let's see. Let's reinforce our line. So the big reason I did all that was to make these guys livable. And goodness gracious, I succeeded. So, that's gonna continue to promote a strong... Well, if I go there, you're down to 1. And then if we build this line out... Ooh. You're trying to be a little bit of a trickster. So this stone's now down to 1 liberty. I'm going to defend. And then that assemblage was down to 1 liberty. Oh man, this is kind of exciting, but also like very not technically good go. But it's exciting. And that's where my excitement got me. Ooh. Sugi, you're... You're in a yabai situation. Oh, man. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Why do I do that? I do that so many times. So many times I fall for that invasion. That sequence. That particular sequence. And this damn AI thought it had the goal that it couldn't beat me. And I'm like, you son of a gun. Like, have a bit more damn faith in yourself. Like, goodness gracious. Okay, so a lot of pressure. Responding to pressure. Am I doomed? Yep, because that entire assembly is now down to one down to 1 liberty. Oh. So, let's go there. Nope. Okay, so now they're wanting to put pressure here, but that links those guys. Makes them pretty dang strong. So, I'm gonna do I do back defense? Nope, that's very bad idea. Oh, gosh. I'm actually okay with that. Oop. We're going to defend those guys. Circle you. That helps me out quite a bit. Okay, okay. Reasonable. Very, 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 very reasonable. That cannon poorly. Less poorly now. Okay, yeah, I fully expected a chunk of that. A chunk of that was fully within my expectations. Ah, no. I'm sitting down. Ah. Okay, now I'm getting back up and we're in the fight. I hate the AI's back invasions. The AI is really good at these back invasions, and it sucks. Do what? No. Yes. Okay, so pressure on 1 stone. The thing is, I might be able to pressure that, depending on how they play things. Or I could also extend my pressure into just a little bit of area. But the question... No, because their responses are too good. I can't... I cannot easily break that up. As much as I wish I could. Yeah, there's no easy way for me to put pressure there. Yeah, you better defend. Better defend against my attacks. So we'll connect those stones up. Be some good defense there. Actually, maybe. Then that just, yeah, I can't. Well, that was a thought. Like, how many stones have I lost? A fair amount? So the goal here is to create a shape. Wait. It's thinking. The AI is thinking. Wait, what? Wait, AI. I wanted to have... I wanted to play that out. Because I'm trying to think, like... Could I could theoretically make a shape there. Oh, dearie. What have I done? Oh my goodness gracious. Yo, wait. Yo, you're finally playing against other Go players. Oh, oh heavens no. So I'm actually playing against an AI right now, and so it is so this is admittedly a little bit embarrassing on my part, but it is a 22k AI where I've went in with a 8-stone handicap. And this AI has tried a couple of times to give up, but I'm like, no, I believe in you. I believe in you, AI. I know you can kick my butt. And I've been really liking the flow of this match so far, because I feel like I'm making neuron connections. And I was trying to create some manner of viable shape up in this area, just because, hey, I have like, unfortunately, way too much of my Go is just like, shrug, let's try it out. And after the play at G15, the AI has just stopped. When neurons go burr, happy goes wow. Well, connecting the dots on like plays and like being able to cut the opponent when they try to cut you, and a couple of like, there's been kind of a couple of exchanges like that. Was it this game or the game before? No, it was the game before. I actually won like an attack. Well, they were attacking me and I attacked them, and I actually won the exchange. And I was saying earlier that my favorite thing about this match at one point was how even keel it felt against this opponent. But apparently I somehow have broken the AI. Oh wait, actually, I also have undo buttons. What should I do? Because we're close to the 2-minute mark on this, and actually, we'll hit the undo button.
Undo requested.
May undo the tip. Your opponent may not or not. Please know they're not obligated to do so. Oh, I was just trying to unfreeze the AI. Granted, that seems to be a fun thing. Because it did not seem to like that play. I don't think I don't. I think this AI just decided to be like, okay, I'm done dealing against. I'm done with dealing with this VTuber. So, actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I want to click estimate score. Ugh! White still wins. Ah, undecided territory down here. But still, wait. Ah, okay, so I just want back to board. But yeah. Still I still have mixed feelings. Cuz like, damn it, AI, I want to try out my craziness, and your job is, if my craziness is stupid, to absolutely just kick my teeth in. And if the stupid works, then the stupid just works. But now we're in this like standstill, which sucks. Okay. Well, let's see here. Ah, that's interesting. You can actually get like little summaries up there. Okay, how do I want to get out of this? Do I just want to go into another match? Or cancel this match? You do not return, you will forfeit the match. So, where's the live game at? Well, I just came to check on you. Good luck on the go and take care. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wait. Nope, that's a live thing. Oh. We'll go back to play. I guess I just have to... I'm just gonna resign the game. Just because I don't know what to do, man. But, yeah. So, let's see. I don't think I want to do a rematch, though. I'm going to go to play, like, computer, and then I kind of... So, I'm really liking this 22 level. But you know what? It's technically a law, plus we're going to record that as a... So, I've got to use the little homesteader's room. So I'm going to throw the BRB screen on, and I'll be back after a few. And I will also be back with something that makes me happy. Okay, I'm back. So, last game, technically a loss, but a lot more of what I was looking for out of a match. And that was, I also had a really aggressive handicap at 8 stones. So I'm thinking for this next match, we'll do 7. And see if we can't get a little bit more, better bit of fun out of a match. I'm hoping the AI decides to just not throw in the towel. But we'll see. Earlier matches, the AI has definitely been very eager to throw in the towel. Okay. Small minor victory. If I go here. Okay. Okay. It's really strange to me that to get to this point where in these small early battles I can connect enough dots to realize this is what constitutes a good play, this is what does not constitute a good play. So I don't... Okay. Wasn't wanting to really throw in the towel there. But I really want to put some back pressure on these guys just because... Well... And then we'll do a defensive move there. You're pretty much donezo. And then we'll do that. So... Very interesting shape. Game plan there. So, not all diagonals are created equal. Diagonals where I had... So, this diagonal where they each... Where I have a stone opposite sides of them, I have good advantage. Good... I can put good pressure on them. So, N6 is a less good move than M5. M5's the better move. So they've now reduced me to 1 liberty for this stone, but the stone at 5-0 has 1 liberty. I can just take it. So they have now reduced my stone at M5 to 1 liberty, and then I can play here and I link everything up. So I'm in a good position again. So I'm going to go here, L6, put pressure on M6. Because I want to put pressure there. But I also am want to be a little bit concerned about some of the stuff they're doing. So, K7's in some pretty rough shape. That is equal parts attack and defend. Now, J8 is in trouble. We're going to rescue him. And then I'm also gonna... What do I want to do? Do I want to... Let's do that. Okay. That was kind of what I was expecting out of them. I can either go on the back pressure. You know what? Oh, I already know what will make this game better, and I already have it, Mr. Spock. I already have a beer. Beer. Oh, actually, wait a second. I actually have my hand cam. But yeah, there's beer. I have beer. But yeah, good thinking. Good thinking. We like beer around here. So I've got these stones under some pretty serious pressure now. So I want 3 in the line before I do my next shenanigan. We're saved. Well, there's no telling. There's really no telling. Ooh, boy, I am under. I'm under some actual serious pressure. There's 2 stones to play. It'll take 3 stones to take that. Let's go ahead, drop down 1. That has made that very difficult to take. Oh. Okay. Let's see if they let me have my fun. And I don't think they'll let me have my fun. They're not gonna let me have my fun, man. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. That's interesting to me. We're gonna try to take those liberties from those guys. Chess boxing looks... Wait, chess boxing? I feel like I should know something about chess boxing. But I don't. Ooh, trying to distract me there. Actually, wait a second. Do I want to accept that? To put pressure where I want it. So right now we're down to a fight. Oh no! That's bad. That's bad. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. This is bad. This has gotten bad. You can either checkmate or KO your opponent. Oh, dearie, 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 dearie. Ah! I thought I could save that. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! And that's where I got ahead of myself. I finally think, I get to points where I finally think, okay, I'm doing okay. And then the AI just, then the computer just reminds me, sir, you're not okay. Because I'm here, and I exist. And I'm gonna make sure you're not okay. I'm like, screw you, you damn AI. But I am actually having more fun with this game than some past games I've played. It's... okay, okay. I see a little bit of what they were going for there. But... Card Jitsu is fascinating. You can use the seatbelt against your opponent. Ooh. Man, that seems interesting. So I'm really okay with this line I have forming because of where that line ends. So, let's see. Okay. It's easy for them to defend. What do I want to accomplish? Okay, so they're shifting to defense. I'm going to shift to defense. Okay, they're now going to offense me. I have a lot of territory down here. Ooh. Wait, why didn't... Okay. So I'm just gonna be... Ooh, no, 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 no. Okay, so now they're doing some back attacking, which I don't particularly like. Actually, let's try this. Okay, I'm down to 1 liberty. My pressure... That might be why my pressure's not so good. They're gonna go there. I want to kind of save that guy. Now, these guys are kind of in the world of hurt, but actually, they'll be taken next play. Don't let that distract you from the task at hand, Sugi. Okay. I'm okay with that. We're going to go in with a block there. Now, if they want to take... do I want to let them take that? If I were to line to here... They can defend. But if we were to line in line... Okay, well, that was a short-lived exercise in futility. Ooh. If I could take those stones, I could have a very happy day. I am question marking. I lost. Damn, I was close though. I was reasonably close. Oh, come on, let me play there. And... well... What do I want to do? Reinforce that. Reinforce that. Oh, yeah, I cannot ignore these guys. Oh, man. But this has actually been a real fun game. So we're going to go there. Because they're basically going to just try and hem me in. And then I'm going to respawn there. And the advantage I have is that my stones are heading towards my formation. So that makes it theoretically they're not gonna let me have that. It would be nice if they let me have it. So I want to box that in. So what they have going on there is now down to 2 eyes. Can't pressure it. Okay. Aww. But yeah, that stone's pretty much foobar. I have a lot of I could just put stones out in places type stuff. Granted, overall, I know the final score is not going to be great for me, but overall, I'm reasonably happy with how I played. Question is, I don't know. They're probably gonna. They're not gonna like my pass. Okay. More beers in order. Oh, sir, I am sipping on it.
Pass.
Well, yeah. Take the. Why can't you just take it? I seriously thought I could make a shape there. I don't see the... I don't see the inspiration for that. What? What merit is there to that play? I'm gonna keep passing. I want to see what they meant by that.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Yeah, you can keep having my stones, but
Pass.
I want to see what you do. Oh, no. I will not tolerate that. That is fine. I expected that.
Pass. Remove the dead stones.
Whew! So, white won. White also just threw a stone away, which I don't understand that. But man. Okay. So that's one more on the lose board. I mean, technically we did have the win where we kind of broke the AI. Oh. So I feel like some of my lessons from this round are primarily in what's my words here? I need more words. I don't have enough words in my vocab. A lot more of it involves, because I did get a little too giddy at one point and got a little bit too celebratory of some moves I did down here. So let's see, let's click rematch. Actually, so since it's a loss,
Game started.
I'm gonna up my... So I'm going to... So I upped my... So, went ahead and up the... Wait, why would you go there? I don't... Come on, stop doing that. Whoo! Okay. I can't get cocky. I just cannot get cocky. That's just not allowed, man. So they're gonna use to defend, but also attack. So that's down to... This is a very interesting shape that I think, like, this is neat. This is neat because you would think that these guys down here in the sort of Tetris piece formation are in a pretty rough spot. But in reality, these stones back here, because we've got like 6 stones, but 4 liberties, now 3. And if white attempts to constrangle my constrictor, I can constrangle theirs. Wild! Wild! Absolutely wild. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. I am... Holy smokes, that's just downright satisfying, man. to go from a point where the AI is just like absolutely kicking your teeth. Ooh, getting divided by like that was probably an amateur mistake on my part. Ooh, okay. Calm down, Sugi. Really calm down. Because that was your big remember, Sugi, that was your big lesson from last time, was not screwed up. Save the screw up. And then with that stone, that links a lot of those things. Ooh, you will not let me do that. Maybe. I need to exercise a great deal of caution, because I also have to worry about Comey fight. Well, actually, wait a second. No. That's actually a really bad position for them. Because what happens is that they cannot play at A1. And then I do that. Those stones are dead. White's dead. Huh. Now, there's some things I could do. I could worry about that. In reality, there's no worrying about that. Because this entire formation down here has an eye here, eyes here, eyes there. Theoretically, white might be able to do something about this one stone I have. Because white could go here, here, have a free eye here, and then go there and take that stone. But at the end of the day, well, white goes there, white goes there. Free, no, it'll still only be one singular eye. There is no point worrying about that up there. We advance to new frontiers. So... okay. Wait a second. Okay, okay. Ooh, wait. Suki, did you make a move too quick again? You did, didn't you? Ah, I did not envision them defending the other way. Ooh. So that is a pretty strong defense. I'd like to link that. I'd like to send it that way here on line 14, not resort to line 12, but... If I go in 14, if I go in 14 and then they go in 15, I would like that, because then I can really pressure that one stone. But they're probably going to want to drop that. They did not... Oh, wait. That's why they chose not to drop that. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. But I have a lot of... So right now... This is actually really interesting because I already have stones on the board. So I'm wanting to keep these stones alive. For no other reason than I want to keep them alive. This is... Oh gosh, I want to go here, but I can't. And that just, yeah, that just strength. Oh, those stones can be so... I can make those vulnerable. But I would also have to have big Sugi brain for that. Don't have a lot of big Sugi brain right now. Oh man, this is definitely gonna be my favorite match of the night. This is already my favorite match of the night. And then that links those guys that are now linked to all those guys. So the question is, do I pressure... Actually, no. So I can go here, one stone, putting a lot of pressure on these guys, and it's going to force them to break out. Or I'm also worried about these guys, because these guys are in a pretty vulnerable position. It's 4 stones with 4 liberties. If I go here, I add to the liberties and the options those stones have. Now, they've came to here. We'll go there. Maintain that diagonal. They're going to drop down. I'm going to drop down. They're going to come in. This is putting a lot of pressure at this stone. I link in defense. I go there. I have 2 liberties left, not worried about it. Now they're putting a lot of pressure on my back. However, though, I don't see what they have going on here yielding the result, because these stones are all linked to here and to here. Some pretty okay spots. Not spectacular, but yeah, because they can't. Oh boy. Oh! Oh, defense of the homeland. Oh man, like I am. Ooh, wait, was that good? I'm okay following that line down, but also being the aggressor. So if I go there, I have force on. Yes. Okay, now they're being the aggressors. How do I wish to pressure these 2 stones? If I go there, I keep them alive for a little while longer. If I go there, I keep them alive for a little while longer. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is... Oh man, this is so spicy, but I like it. I like it. I am having to react to them. Wait, do we ladder? Do we ladder? Yes! Yes! We've laddered. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. They broke the ladder. They broke the ladder on me. The bastards. Absolute bastards. They broke the ladder on me. Because the problem... Damn it. So... I wanted to follow that. Because if they followed it, this stone at H2 would have been at G2. And then I would have had a stone here. That would have been so much more in my favor. So, I'm in the position to where they place one more stone, I lose. Well, I basically lose everything. I lose everything. But, oh man. Oh man. Oh, that's a hurt. Right there. That's a hurt, but actually in the scheme of things, I'm still doing all right. Like, granted, that's, ooh. Okay, so all those stones are essentially hanging on by a thread. They are because honestly, if I just place one stone out. So they're trying to threaten this one stone down here. Man. Yes, that is somewhat correct option. Okay. And then we link. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh. The neurons are firing. And I want to pull that up into... Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, how defensive... I'm going to force them to defend, but I need... Ooh. Is that it? Oh! Oh my goodness, my gracious. Oh, everything. Oh, wow. This is really terribly exciting. This is terribly exciting. Because that gives me a base to push. That stone will have 1 liberty. This stone will have 2. What will you do? Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my gosh. This is where I've been wanting to play at for a long time. This is... Oh... This is when things really start to make some serious sense. Oh! Ouch, dude. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, 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 oh. Those stones are hanging on by a prayer. Oh man. So much of what's going on, there's so many stones all throughout this board. That are just... Ooh, that's concerning. Those stones have 2 more liberties. What will they do? Oh! I did not... Okay, I did... Oh. That was a move I did not see happening. I knew those stones were vulnerable, but not necessarily how vulnerable. Oh, dearie. Now, so, I went from having so many battles everywhere to I now have to focus on battles I can win. And this is... Then that connects up into that. Yeah, I am just so foobarred there. I am just so incredibly foobarred there. Oh, man. Ooh. Ah. Goodbye, stones. Ooh. How bad's that? I don't think that's too terribly bad, but that's... Like, whatever. Whatever in the grand scheme of things. They pushed in. I don't like that. And then they pushed in there. And they're basically... They're one stone away from taking that, which... Unfortunately, they're one stone away from a lot of taking. Why? That concerns me. That I expect. Because basically what is going on here is something they can't deal with. Ooh. Oh! Wait, I may have wanted to do something. Oh, wait, no, I want to cap that. So those stones are essentially permanently dead. I can't do anything much about that. That's fine. Some of my stuff is just so precarious. But I'm also happy. Oh, come on. I'm gonna comb you. Frick you. I want to comb you. And I can't. Man. It just pisses me off they have so much territory. But this was also a game where we had a whole lot of fights happening in different areas of the board. And I gave him hell for it. Now, granted, these formations, these two formations here are Dunzo. This formation here is Dunzo.
Pass. Pass.
Yes. Yes.
Pass.
I don't know why they're trying to do
Pass.
reinforcing.
Pass.
Wait. Comey fight. It's not going to end well for me. That's the issue. It will not end well for me.
Pass.
Yep.
Pass.
Ah, come on.
Pass.
Take your last stones.
Pass.
Don't do that. Yes, do that. Yes.
Pass. Remove the white stones.
There we go. Oh, man. Oh, okay. So there we go. 1 win. Well, there was also kind of a technical win, but 1 win, 5 losses. But so especially in this last fight, I really got a really good sense for battles and how battles like flow out. I am weak on, well, okay, so I can fight battles, but I'm not at the point where I can fight a battle and see how that battle ends, which is why I lost quite a few battles there. But when they try to do things to me, okay. So also another detail, they won by 65 points, but the AI also got harder. So wait a second. I'm print screening that. Actually, wait, do I have the snip tool? Yeah, I need to grab the snip tool. Windows Shift S. Hopefully this doesn't do anything weird. I caught you. Screenshot to clipboard. Then, can I? Yeah, let's save this bad boy. Screenshot, already exists. Replace, yes. So, let me grab this image right quick. Because this is very telling, I think. The AI is oh wait, did it automatically throw it in screenshots? I think it did. There you are, you son of a gun. Okay, so there it is. At the start of the match, the AI was at 21k. At the end of the match, the AI was playing at 19k. I thought the AI was being adaptive in between games. Like, it would change the difficulty level. Like, one of the first times I actually fought this AI, it was at because it started the night out 22k. But at the end of the game, it's playing at 19k. And I think that is a huge part of what's been making the AI feel weird to me as a player, because it's like, you're changing in real time, which is very human to do and offers a sense of realism. But the thing is I view the AI as a punching bag. Like, there's times you can hit a punching bag, and then the momentum you send into the punching bag sends the punching bag backwards and then back into you, and it kicks you in the face. However, though, as you fight the AI, you eventually learn to discover its rhythms to the point where you can consistently punch its face in. And that has been the single biggest challenge for me learning against these AIs here on this website, has been this feeling of they're being different. Like, they're changing underneath my feet. It's sort of like, so going back to my boxing analogy, It feels like as I hit against the bag, the weight in the bag changes, and that shifts its momentum, and it changes how I expect it to react. But after this match, I'm fairly happy with how I'm playing. Like, they attack, I can attack back, I can defend. I feel like I have more options. I'm not at the point where I see the consequences of those actions, but I see those actions and those options now. So it may not look like on the win-loss board where I stand looks good, but I think I'm moving in the right direction. So all this to say, I'm gonna be wrapping up stream for tonight. Actually, wait. Sorry guys, I gotta put that on, because I need to see if there's anyone live. But you know what? No one is watching right now, so I'm not gonna worry about doing a raid. So, to those watching the VOD, thank you very much for tuning in today. And thank you very much for supporting me and the silliness in trying to learn this fun game called Go. As I've said before, I feel like I have made a fairly large amount of progress in like one stream. And also, for those who are watching the VOD, next time I do a Go stream, I intend to fight against human players and see how that goes. They're humans and they'll probably make human mistakes, so who knows? It'll probably be a little bit more something I'm used to. So that's going to be that, and thank goodness this is also going to be the most like thinking stream I do this week, because on Thursday we're going to be looking through Find Home Building magazines. You can kind of see the spines of them over here. So we'll be looking through those. I need some ideas for some outdoor projects for all this overflowing overabundance of cedar I have. So I'm actually really looking forward to that, because I've been sitting on these for probably about a month now, and I'm really looking forward to digging into them and seeing what I can learn from them. So with all that said, this has been Sugi Yamagawa. Thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in today, and may you have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, bye-bye.